News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. United States President Joe Biden and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called out China for its dangerous use of Coast Guard vessels and maritime militia in the South China Sea. The two leaders made the remark as they expressed concern over the October 22 collision incident in the contested area involving a Chinese Coast Guard vessel and a Filipino boat heading to resupply troops stationed in Ayungin Shoal. In a joint statement, Biden and Albanese said the U.S. and Australia are concerned about China's excessive maritime claims that are inconsistent with international law, as well as unilateral actions that may raise tensions in the region. The two leaders strongly oppose destabilizing actions in the South China Sea, such as unsafe encounters at sea and in the air, the militarization of the disputed features, the dangerous use of Coast Guard vessels and maritime militia, including to interfere with routine Philippines maritime operations around Second Thomas Shoal and efforts to disrupt other countries' offshore resource exploitation. Both leaders then reaffirmed support for the 2016 South China Sea Arbitral Award, describing it as final and legally binding on both China and the Philippines. Meanwhile, in a separate joint presser, Biden warned that any attack on a Filipino aircraft, vessel, or armed forces will invoke the U.S.-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty. He stressed that the United States defense commitment to the Philippines is ironclad.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
In our news overseas, Israel's military says its forces conducted multiple raids against the militant group Hamas's site in northern Gaza on Thursday before withdrawing. In a video released by the military, it showed armored vehicles advancing through a sandy border zone while a bulldozer was leveling part of a raised bank. The footage later showed tanks firing shells and explosions were seen near a row of damaged buildings. According to the military, the incursion was carried out in preparation for the next stages of combat, a possible reference to its anticipated large-scale ground assault in the Strip. It added that the troops have withdrawn from the area and returned to Israeli territory. Following the deadly surprise attack of Hamas militants on southern Israel on October 7th, Israeli officials vowed to retaliate and annihilate the group. Last Sunday, the Israeli military began localized raids in the northern enclave in a bid to free the remaining hostages of Hamas and struck militants who continued to fire rockets into Israel. On Wednesday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel is preparing a ground invasion of Gaza but declined to give any details on the timing of the said operation.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
For our Philippine Embassy and Consular News, the Tourism Promotions Board or TPB, led by its Chief Operating Officer Maria Margarita Nograles, conducted the Philippine Meetings, Incentive, Travel, Conventions, and Exhibitions or MICE Roadshow 2023 in the Republic of Korea. The roadshow, which was spearheaded by the Department of Tourism, kicked off with a series of tourism promotion activities in Busan on October 11, in Yeosu on October 13, in Suwon on October 17, and the culminating event in Seoul on October 18. Speaking at the opening ceremony of the Philippine MICE Roadshow 2023 in Seoul, Philippine Ambassador to Korea Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega warmly welcomed Philippine industry partners, Korean travel trade partners, media representatives, and Philippine government officials participating in the event. Ambassador Dizon de Vega described the Philippines as a land of breathtaking natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and warm-hearted people which makes it an ideal choice for hosting events that leave a lasting impression. For her part, TPB COO Nograles highlighted that the roadshow is the very first MICE-related event in Korea, making the Philippines' commitment to fostering a brighter future for Philippine tourism through the MICE industry, thereby placing the spotlight on the Philippines' great potential for economic development. She presented the Philippines as an ideal leisure destination, a growing trend post-pandemic that combines business and leisure travel. As of October 2, the Philippines recorded a total of 1,068,915 Korean travelers. The Philippine Embassy in Seoul expressed its continued support to the Department of Tourism and the Tourism Promotions Board on their initiatives to promote the Philippines' potential as a MICE destination.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
You just heard World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.